Hi there. This is the Hohem MT2 gimbal stabilizer. It is a 4-in-1 gimbal. It can do smartphones, it can do GoPros, it can do mirrorless cameras, it can do it all. And there's been other reviews on this particular product. However, none of them, not a single one, have used one of these. And if this interests you to work with this, keep watching, because you're watching Blue Collar Guy. Okay, we're back. So, what is the difference between this and just this? Well, because this gimbal uses an AI tracking where it can track your head and your body and your face and all that other good stuff, by using one of these, okay, and if you're not familiar with one of these, this is an Andor, it's like a motion movement device, kind of like a slider, like a motorized camera slider. So if you get this little fancy remote with it, I would say it's fancy, but you get a remote, and if I turn it on, oh, let me see, there we go. If I turn it on, and you can see it moving, see it moving across the, okay, and I can also reverse it. So I can go back and forth, and I think that's on the fast side. So if I hit pause, you look at the lights, yes, it's on the super fast one. Turn it down, there we go. See how slow that moves? Okay. So why would you want to use one of these with one of these gimbals? Well, because you can get two types of motion. You can get like a smooth motion, and if you're using an AI tracking gimbal, the whole purpose of it is to have a cameraman. So, by the way, this remote's from a camera. So if you're having a cameraman, or you're simulating a cameraman, you would want to simulate all types of motion, and that's where this comes in handy. So I'm just going to pause everything, and I'm going to show you the setup in which we will be using today. And there is no other video like this. I have never seen one. I've seen videos on this, and I've seen videos on this, but never the two together. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll show you more videos. I also have some more exciting videos. 2024 is going to be a very exciting year for my channel. I've got lots of things to review, lots of new products. I apologize for not posting a video in a while, but there's been some stuff going on, and some of my shipments have been late. So they've been very popular products. I'm awaiting other shipments of things, but I do have all kinds of interesting and exciting things that you will not seen on other channels coming up. My creativeness has gone wild. So anyways, let's just pause this, and I'm going to show you the setup, and I think you're going to like it. So this is the gimbal itself, and we are going into it. Okay, I've already charged it up, so it's already been recharged. This is the AI feature on it. Just set that there for now. This is the smartphone app. So I'm going to show you what this looks like just by using a smartphone, because, you know, my channel focuses on the blue collar person, and most don't have fancy cameras, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, and all that other stuff. However, a lot of us can afford things like GoPros, And we always carry a phone because, well, let's face it, it's the one thing you kind of have to have for daily living here. So if you look at the bottom of the gimbal, it has a tripod set up, and that comes with the kit. But you can also take it and put it on this here. So I want to just thread it on here. So here we go. I want to thread it on here. And yes, let me just back up the camera a little bit here so we can get a better view of things. Okay, so I'll tilt this back down, and this is kind of this setup. So this is your wheels. I believe your drive wheel is this one down here. You can adjust these wheels here. And it'll sit like this. So the idea is, and I'm going to show you because this is turned on, is as you can see, look, I'm moving it back and forth very, very slowly. Okay, and I believe and you can go faster too. So if I want to go faster, I can increase the speed. I'm still getting the hang of it. So if you hit pause, here we go. If you hit pause and you want to change direction, you just click on that, and then you can hit pause. So you don't have to hit play and then change direction. You can just hit change direction. Okay, and then hit that and then change direction. See, before what I was doing is I was going like this and then changing the direction, and that's not the way you do it. So if you need to know how to use this, then you hit change direction, pause, change direction, pause. There's your speed, and the lights on the side indicate how fast it's going. So I'm going to turn it right down because I like the slow, nice and slow. On slow speed also, it's a lot quieter, so you can do that. Now this doesn't use an app. Some of these fancier ones use an app on your phone. I am so tired of apps for everything, I want to curse right now, that you put on your phone. I'm so excited to have a remote control, and the other ones don't have remote control. They cost more money and they don't have a remote control. And I'm like, if they had a remote control, I would have bought those ones. But this one here has a remote control, but no app. Okay, so go figure. I'd rather have the remote control. It allows me to not have to use my phone. Now, you can also change the direction of these wheels. So if I go like this, we can have this go in a circular fashion. So if I go like that, see? How about that, eh? See? So you can add a third degree of motion to this AI tracking is what I'm getting at. You know, you can even take this and put it on some kind of a rail system, because you should have a smooth surface for these things here, because they'll jitter with every bump, but the gimbal should remove a lot of that. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to hook this up to my phone and just show you what phone footage looks like, and you'll be able to see this different types of motion. So I'm going to show you what it looks like without the motion down here, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like with the motion, and we'll see if it looks a lot more professional. So anyways, that will be coming up next. So this is the MT2 gimbal with my Google Pixel 4a smartphone, which is an older smartphone. I'm filming in 4K, and this is what it looks like. So right now, I'm going to reframe the shot because I noticed that before it was getting a little too close to the top of my head. So I'm going to do this. The light is blinking. I'm going to move my head down a bit and then do that and then get my head in a better position. So I'm wearing a cheap wireless microphone that you can buy off Amazon. I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's just called wireless microphone. So because I didn't want my head to get cut off, I decided to change the shot. I'm using a Ulanzi RGB light on the top. You can pick one of those up for about $40. Doesn't have to be Ulanzi. It can be anything. This is the motion that I was referring to. So this is the motorized camera dolly. Just be careful that you don't drive the whole thing off the edge of your desk. So you got to pay attention to that. But it's motorized camera dollies can run you $400,000-$500 in around that area. This one, $70. You know, you can even manipulate the wheels to go in circles. You can do all kinds of things with it. But in conjunction with the AI tracking, you can give yourself a degree of motion that you didn't have before. So, you know, I can speed it up. This is it sped up. So we can go back and forth at a higher speed. So if you want to go a little bit faster, you can. And you can pause it. Of course, change your speed and then go back and go at a much slower speed. The slower speed on this is a lot quieter. I will let you know that you may pick up the noisier speeds when you go into high revs. It does not track exactly straight back and forth. You could make a track for it though. So you can do the same thing with this that you can with a $300, $400, $500, $600 slider. You can just build a track for it and have it run back and forth on that track. It doesn't have any safety mechanisms to stop it though. I like this one because it came with a remote and it does not use another app that adds to the 1,000 other apps that I've already got on my phone, which I don't want. So I think that this type of system with the motorized tracking, and you can add a degree of tracking and motion that you never had before. So, you know, I'm going to let it go all the way back just to show you what you can do with this type of system. And there are no other videos like this. I'm actually quite surprised. You know, the only person that I think that would make a video like this, probably Marcus Picks, because he likes to do a lot more with a lot less. So I like that guy. He likes to do, you know, try to do things as inexpensively as you can. And that is exactly my motto as well. If you're a blue collar person, you don't have a lot of money, but it's nice to try to get those nicer shots with a lot less. Now, I've got some more videos coming in the future of all the different inexpensive ways to kind of, I guess, up your game a bit. This is through a lot of research and, you know, I've had to spend a lot of my own personal money on things like this. So I hope that these type of things help. But if you're trying to get those really good cinematic shots on a smartphone, you can even get an anamorphic lens if you want to get that type of a shot. When I upgrade my phone, I will be able to use a better lens on the phone. This particular gimbal will hold my mirrorless camera, which is up here, and I can add that to it as well. It's a very versatile gimbal. If I put this on a tripod, I can have it move around, and as long as the floor is fairly flat and stable, uh, the gimbal should take out some of the instability. This is shot on a smartphone with no stability at all. So these little wheels don't have any shock absorbers, things like that. They are just, um, uh, riding on the desk. So any bumps or anything like that, they're going to encounter it. So I'm just moving stuff out of the way so that it doesn't run into them. But as you can see, it does add a third dimension that you may not have before. And if you're filming by yourself, like a lot of vloggers and YouTubers, this is an inexpensive addition. You're really adding a lot of quality to your story by doing that. And you just have to pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want that little wheel to go over the edge of the desk. So, because to guys like us, $400 is a lot, so you don't want to lose that. So, anyways, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I got a lot more videos and a lot more techniques that I'm going to try out, because I've been going through the internet and saying, well, what have they not done? What is it that we can do that they haven't done? Because I don't want to just repeat, hey, this is the MT2 gimbal and it does this and it does that. There's lots of videos like that. Not one of them is on a motorized camera dolly. Not a single one. And it works good with this. It actually looks good too. It looks very professional. So I just hope you like it, and I'll see you at the next video. I have more stuff that hasn't arrived yet from Amazon that I just dying to show you. And I can't wait to show you some comparisons of different things. And I'm hoping to get that soon, because everything's kind of running late. Very sorry about not putting a video up in a while, but I have been busy with some personal stuff which I am not going to share. And I'm also been waiting for these deliveries, which have been taking forever. So thank you for your patience, and thank you for being being a follower. I really appreciate my audience. So take care, have a great day, and be safe at work.